Well, shout outs to the Lord and Savior Yeshua. Figured I'd make a brand new video about old things. First, I'm going to go into it. President Donald Trump. You probably got the word already, but I figured I'd make a video so you can see the words that are coming out of my mouth. So the problem I got here, President Trump, in the county of Brevard, in the city of Palm Bay, is a bunch of thieves and murderers responsible for my mother's death. You can start with Peter, the dope fiend. You can start with him, and there's a few other people. Not only that, President Trump, we got a whole bunch of people, right, from Hollywood. They think they want to be on the street life. So I figured we tune them out too. Give them a hefty sentence, you know what I mean? You know, I ain't got no problem with that. Now, on top of that, right, because I don't have no problem with doing that, right? But I'm not receiving the justice that I need. In other words, I'm not receiving any court cases. I'm not receiving any intel on the stolen inheritance that this whole town has lived on for decades. This is the truth. They got my businesses, they have houses, they have properties and businesses that belong to me. The crooked Vieira Courthouse does not want to play ball. I don't know if it has to do with the fake Masons or Illuminati members, but you know, I'm a person that really has a real seat at the high table, at the real council. So I'm going to reach out to not only you, President Trump, but I'm going to reach out to Putin, Vladimir Putin. I'm going to reach out to Xi Jinping and all the other world leaders all around the world, all the leaders from South America, Canada, Europe, the Vatican. I need for you to do an inquiry on false church members that have utilized the Church of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for demonic and devil activity. And I would appreciate it very much, Pope. Thank you. Furthermore, we have to get a handle on the corruption. They keep breaking into my house daily, doing whatever they want to do here. I don't feel that they're helping me. They're just aggravating me more. And I think what they really want is they want a physical confrontation. And I'm strongly thinking about giving it to them at any given time. So before that takes place and there's a lot of bloodshed, I prefer that my associates and my colleagues will step in and handle that business for me so I can go and do other things that are more important. You know what I mean? So there has to be an end to this. I have to have a court date. I want my properties, my businesses, and my stolen inheritance, which, by the way, they murdered my mother, yeah, and other family members. They put in a lot of dire straits behind it. But I am willing to testify at any given time. Not only that, there's a couple of people that need to be taught a lesson in the way the world is going to be running in the near future. And I think it might be the perfect timing right now, right here, right, to just start doing that. Not an experimental thing, but to actually make this thing happen. So I'm going to need all the colleagues. I'm going to need the Ummah from all over Asia Minor, right, to look into a couple of dirty Muslims that have gone against me. So I would like and prefer for that situation and those individuals to be dealt by the Ummah personally. I would appreciate it. And to all my colleagues in Saudi Arabia, also look into it, and to associates out in Dubai. And what else? Let me see. Yeah, all European nations, right? I need for you to come through for me. And the UN also. There's people that need to be brought into criminal justice system, and they need to be dealt with, and punishment needs to be harsh, especially if they're people that are supposed to be working for a foundation and they're not doing it. They're going against the grain. So yeah, we're gonna put an end to this malarkey, because that's exactly what it is. It's a bunch of malarkey. And to be quite honest with you, I've been way more patient, and I think I'm over the patient part. Do you understand? So I'm not receiving no mail whatsoever, you know? And I'm going to throw a few family members underneath the bus, and I want to persecute them, and I want to have them charged as guilty for crimes against humanity. That's with some of my family members. The next thing we're going to move into is to the people that consider themselves to be elite around the world. I want to make a mockery of you. I want to put you in jail forever, okay? And we're going to start with some of them right here in the United States of America, of the land of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, okay? We're going to go all around the world. This is going to be a big group effort, and we're going to take these people down, 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 down. And I'm all for it. You know me, I don't back down. I've been in the trenches for too long, and I ain't getting nothing out of it. And I deserve to get what rightfully belongs to me. So whoever has to get thrown under the bus, the tractor trailer, the locomotive, the Uber, it doesn't matter to me. These people have to be shown a lesson, and these little conglomerates that are around me need to be broke and snapped in half permanently. So I'm sure you're going to contact me via email or any other way you would like. You can send a personalized car to pick me up, and we can go and discuss details in its entirety. And we're going to run down the long list of names of people that need to be incarcerated, starting right here in Brevard County. I have no problem with throwing my own family members under the bus. So anybody that's not even related to me, I'll even throw my own kid under the bus. That's how serious, that's how dedicated I am to the cause. All right? This shit has got to end. And we're going to start today. And all these associates and all the people that have benefited off of me, you're going to play your part, and you're going to help me. You're going to help me take these people down. That's the job. That's the thing for this week. That's the theme for this week. Okay? We're going to get it done. And we're going to do it in a collective. People that are online in that large community that has surfaced recently in the last few years, I'm going to ask you, anybody that you know that has played a part in going against me and causing me and my family harm, I want you to know you have the A-OK to give people's names, addresses, and their location. Believe me, you'll be protected not only by the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but you'll also have some extra people that will make sure that your platforms do not get damaged, tampered, or hampered with if you play a part for the betterment of humanity. Okay? This is serious shit. I ain't playing around. All right? So President Trump, I need for you to send a coalition, and we have to get to the end of this. This has gone for way too long, and I'm in no situation to have to be dealing with the things that I've had to deal with after the work that I put in, not only for this country, for this government, but also for people worldwide. All right? Yeah. And you're looking and hearing from a member that truly has a position really in the High Council. So don't think nothing of it. I'm going to exercise my right. Right? And those colleagues of mine, you're going to help me. So I'll thank you in advance. But this has to come to an end. And I need a doctor. She's the only one that can treat me. I don't trust anybody. I only trust a certain doctor. She knows who she is. I want to keep that under wraps. But I'm also not keeping it under wraps because I want to get a message to her. You know what I mean? I want to get to know you in other ways. And not only that, I want to do some future business endeavors with you. I think it'll be very good for you, and it'll be very good for I. And so I think both of us together, I think we can do a lot of different things as a team. So I'm just throwing that out there, doctor. And we can study together, and we can do amazing, fantastic things if you like to. I'm all for it.